All right. So it looks like I'm live. This is my first time ever doing a live stream, and I've definitely been running into some technical difficulties. So we shall see how this goes. Yeah. All right. Can't tell if anyone is on yet. Definitely feeling like an old person right now with technology. um, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and get started. So the main reason I want to get on this live is I was just wanting to pop in, give an update. I haven't really been on much of social media lately. Just I've been choosing to, uh, I guess, just hang out and do my own thing right now. Obviously, the world is at an interesting place, so I've just been hanging out. So one question I've been getting from a lot of people is asking where I am, because as many of you know, I went last May 2019, I moved out of my apartment in Portland and decided to pretty much go full nomad and was traveling around. But then when everything happened here recently, I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and then I ended up kind of just getting stuck here. And I was actually planning to go on to South America, and then I was also planning a trip to Canada, but then those got canceled. And so, yeah, I've just been hanging out here in Atlanta. No clue when I'll end up leaving yet. I've just kind of just been, I have an Airbnb and I was able to extend my stay here. So I'm just planning to just kind of wait out the storm, so to speak, and kind of get a grasp on when I want to go elsewhere. Yeah, and so that's, I guess, where I am right now. But I have been liking it here in Atlanta, actually. That was one of the things why I was here in the first place, what drew me here. It's been chill. I live near a park, which has been nice. So usually my daily routines now are, I get up, I meditate, I work online. So I have my business, so I do whatever tasks I need to do there, and then I love going for my daily walks on they have trails here and everything, and so that's been my normal day to day. But I've definitely been doing all right, all things considered. I was already an introvert, so I wasn't too heavily impacted. Some of my friends definitely joked. They're like, "Man, you've been preparing for this from the get-go." I was just like, "Yeah." But yeah. Hello, I finally got some people on here live. Hello, everyone. Any new Motivite? Oh, I still have my Motivite. I've been working with that in my meditations. I'm looking over here. I could walk over there and grab it, but Motivite is definitely a good crystal to play around with. I guess during this times, it's the stone of transformation, although there's a lot of transformation already going on, so I'm not sure too. So, but yeah. Let's see, what else did I want to give an update with? So yeah, I've just been chilling here in Atlanta, and then business has been going good. Doing some new things in my business, started my own brand. So that's really exciting. I have notes. So yeah, like I said, this is my first time going live. So this is rather nerve-wracking. I've never been on a live stream before. Let's see, what else did I want to touch on? Anyone got any questions? Let's see. Now I'm just kind of stuttering. So yeah, so I've been, like I said, just kind of staying in. Last weekend, I actually did 3 days totally off the grid, so to speak. So I'd turned my phone off, turned the internet off, and just spent 3 days in just silence, no music, no books, no anything, and just allowed myself to just really just kind of unplug and go within and really get in touch with my own, heart and spirit. And it was a really peaceful time. And I will say I've never gone that long, I guess, off the grid. because with my business and everything, usually, if anything, I'm answering at least a few emails or doing something every day. So this was like my first time taking that long of a chunk and being able to just totally just chill. I went for walks and I don't know, it felt really good. Like I remember the third day, like I was going for a walk and it's like everything just felt just so magical. I was like on this trail and like there were butterflies flying around. I even saw like a rabbit and then the rabbit like stopped like in front of me and then we were just like looking at each other for a while. That was a moment. um, but I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm just living in a fairy tale. So that was a fun weekend. Uh, but yeah, outside of that, I've been just chilling. I don't really know anyone out here, so I haven't been. The last time I got to, I guess, have fun being in person, interacting with humans was like back in March when I was in Miami. So I guess little did I know, that would be my last fun party situation. And sadly, my last hugs, like, man, what I would give for a hug. But I'm doing all right. I'm just, like I said, just going within, really taking time. I've been using this like as an extended meditation retreat. Prior to all this, I always joked about how I really wanted to go to like, the Vipassanas retreat where you do 10 days silence. And so it's just like, I'm kind of in a forced meditation retreat now with all this going on, but it's been chill. Like I honestly have been feeling good and keeping my vibes high. I guess part of that is I definitely don't spend a bunch of time in the news. Obviously, I check headlines here and there just so I can be, I guess, up to date with what's going on, current laws, regulations. But outside of that, I just kind of keep to myself and then that's also why I decided to kind of step away from social media, because I quickly realized social media was starting to get kind of crazy. So it's just like, all right, I'm just gonna be over here with my books and, work on my business, do my own thing, do my part, shelter in place. And helping any others. And then that's one good thing that I think has come from this time is I have done better at reaching out to friends and getting on calls with friends and things like that. And so that's been really cool, definitely. But let's see. Anybody got any questions? See, have you been to Dragon and Phoenix in Atlanta? I have not been to Dragon and Phoenix as I know of. Let me know what that is. Let's see, any other questions I got in here? Thank you for the love, everyone. I see some hugs and hearts coming in, so thank you for that. Let's see. Definitely should have planned out better. Let's see, what else is new for me? Maybe I'll just talk about the past. So yeah, so I went full nomad last year, been traveling, came to Atlanta. I was spending time in Atlanta. Atlanta was a bit of a base camp because I was spending a few different trips here, but I don't have actual residence here. Like I haven't stayed in like Airbnbs and just chilling, but like it has been interesting, I guess, being a nomad and not having like a permanent residence. Obviously, I did it because I wanted the adventure, but I will say at this point, a part of me does kind of wish I had like my own place, especially right now. But yeah, I just been it's been chill. And I keep saying chill. Let's see. So Dragon Phoenix is a metaphysical store. Oh, so I'm not sure. I've been to one metaphysical store here in Atlanta. It was in, what is that market called? Is it like Piedmont Market, or like there's like a market situation where it's like an old school building. So I went to like a crystal store there and I bought some crystals because Yeah, that was one of the things when I moved out from Portland, like all my crystals, everything's in storage in Portland. So like all my crystals, and I own a lot of crystals. It's so funny. I remember when I was moving out, one of my friends was helping me pack, and she's all like packing, like we're packing up all these crystals. She's like, "When did this start?" Like of concern. I was just like, "Oh man, I don't know." It just started with one crystal, and then they just kept multiplying, and it's just like it's fun. It's a fun to collect. um, but yeah. Oh, it's in Little Five Points. Huh. I'm surprised I didn't make it. I was actually staying out in Little Five Points. But I have not. I may have to check that out. Um, but yeah, so yeah, I do have some crystals with me here. That was the thing too, since I was nomadic, like I was living out of a suitcase. So I don't have a lot, like everything. I guess I'm accumulating more now that I've just kind of been stationary here in Atlanta now. I'm not going anywhere. Like I haven't traveled in 5 months now, which is this is the longest extent of time that I've ever spent without traveling. So it is interesting feeling to not be hopping on a plane every few weeks. But yeah, everything I own when I moved out of Portland, put everything in storage, it was just all in I had one small carry-on suitcase and a backpack. That was everything. So as far as like crystals and things like that, like I had to like pick like my favorite, like kind of few. But now that I've been in one place, I have been accumulating things. I'm not going to lie. And so that'll be interesting too, to see whenever I do end up leaving here. I don't know what I'm going to do with the stuff that I've been accumulating. I guess I'll box it up and can ship it to Portland, and then I guess just put it in the storage there. And at some point I do want to make a trip out to Portland. Because my family's out there and everything, and I miss the West Coast, like because that's where all most of my family and friends are. So here in Atlanta, I'm just kind of on an island a little bit, but it works because obviously right now that was one thing too. Because technically, I know I could fly somewhere, I could go elsewhere, but I've been choosing not to and just to stay in place because I kind of feel like with everything going on, no matter where I go, things are going to be shut down and there's still going to be craziness and social distancing and everything. So just like at this point, I kind of feel like it doesn't matter where I am in the world. Like, so I just might as well just stay put. And at least where I am right now, like I have a routine going and I feel okay. Like I'm staying in a nice neighborhood, so I feel safe. And there's a park nearby, so I'm able to get out in nature and go for my walks, be in nature. So I feel good. Definitely where I am right now. And so, yeah. And I know there's different thoughts on that because I have some friends who are like all about just traveling and going and, whatnot. But me, I've just definitely been wanting to just kind of hunker down and just stay and chill. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with me. Just meditating, working on my business, going for my walks, and then trying to, I guess when I can, talk with friends, get on the phone with friends, which has been nice, and just doing my own thing for the most part, and trying not to get sucked into all the chaos of the world the best I can, and then doing my part, I guess, to help others as well. I've been donating to some charities and things like that. Just trying to be a good human, which I guess is the best anyone could do at this time. But yeah, that is my update. I guess let me know if anyone else has any questions. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream because I'm not sure what else to say. I just wanted to challenge myself to come on live. I have actually been extremely scared to do a live stream for this pretty much reason right here, because I feel like I'm rambling. I could have planned out better, but I wasn't really sure what I wanted to say other than to just kind of give an update of where I am, what I'm doing, what my current thoughts are, and how I'm feeling. So I'm feeling good. All is well. And yeah, so I guess thank you for those of you that did hop on, and I will, I guess I'll be hopping on here more, hopefully I'll try to plan out better and actually have some topics. And because there's been a number of things that I wanted to talk about, so I will plan out some topics and come on live. And like I said, this is just me challenging myself and trying to do something that scares me. Because yeah, being on a live stream definitely is scary to me. Public speaking has definitely been something that has been a fear of mine. So I am trying to face the fear and do it anyways. So I am here. Yeah. Well, I guess that is it. That is my update, everyone. So thank you again. Thank you for the love and the hearts. And I will see you guys around. Have a good one.